I just got done working out. The wife has left me. High performance training. She left me to walk home. No, to ride home. Check this out. We just got it back today, about an hour ago, and I'm gonna take the 6-mile trek home on the hottest day of the summer of all places. I think it's about 100 degrees out. Luckily I'm in the shade right now, but it's going to be a nice hot ride home. 2 years off of not riding, and I'm itching to get back on the bike. So this is my new Evil Wreckoning, and it is all built up. The coolest thing about this bike, and I'll go into more detail once we get Old Man adventuring up, is I've got Bluetooth shifters on here. So this works off a battery, no cables on this. It's all remote shifting, and it's very precise, and just more technology to add to the bike. So we're gonna see how it is on good old Route 3 up here, all the construction going on. Plenty of berms and rocks to go over. So that's what we're gonna try now. We'll see you in a little bit. Hey, so I'm back using the Toe Peak ride case and mount for the bike. It's hooked right up to my stem here, right below here. And I'm gonna take you through Kannapolis a little bit here, just to show you what it looks like. It's a beautiful little town, for those of you that are unfamiliar with it. So the video might get a little choppy, but at least you'll get a feel for what the town looks like, and give me a chance to try out the shifter here. So it clicks just perfectly. This is the Gem Theater where all our movies are played. Might get some wind noise too. Feels good to be back on a mountain bike. Except I can't go through a fence. Oh, but there is a way out over here, it looks like. Too narrow. One thing I noticed about this Wreckoning already, it's very bouncy. I've got tons of travel on both shocks. So we might have to make some adjustments on that, but no big deal. Lots of play on this thing. This is the ballpark to my left, and then we've got some more office buildings over there. One thing about this bike, it's a downhill bike, so it's really meant for the trails, though I'm going to use it for riding on the roads. So I got, like I said, I got a few minor adjustments to make. It just rolls over everything, I can already tell. Nice ride so far, so I'll give you a little update here shortly. See how I just rolled over that berm? So we got a ton of construction coming up over here. If it's a little windy, I'll try to speak as best I can. Pretty soon they're going to put sidewalks all through here, so I'll be able to ride on the sidewalks This road's pretty crazy because it's got all these curves in it, long straightaways. Going to be a speed trap glory for the police. Oh yeah, miss these days. Loving it. Like I said, I'm only about 6 miles from home. That, based on my lack of conditioning, it's probably going to take me half an hour. Average speed 10 miles an hour, so 5 miles, 30 minutes, maybe 40 minutes. The Bluetooth shifting without the cables is phenomenal. It's instantaneous. Well worth the investment. You can probably already tell I'm breathing pretty hard too, because my endurance level is so low. It's also freaking hot out. But this is awesome. So you can see up ahead, maybe you can or can't. I'm gonna be coming up on the sidewalk. Actually, it looks like it starts right over here. Should be good sailing from here on out. At least safer. God, it feels good to be on a bike again. My seat is as high as it will go on the dropper post. But my knees are still bending just a little bit at the bottom, which means I'll have to raise the seat up maybe half an inch. The whole tube, that is. But we'll be all right. funny. I'm still a little bit gun shy going over the bumps. After all, I haven't been on a bike in 2 years. I expect that will go away. So this part of the road's not done yet, which is why all the traffic's to my right over here. So I've got this climb, which is gonna be tough considering I'm out of shape. And I have a 50-tooth climbing gear on this. My last bike, the Ibis Ripley, the blue one that many of you have seen, had a 46 climbing gear. That's 46 teeth. So as I shift through these, should be much easier. My legs are already burning. Not from the normal pedaling, just from going uphill. Did I mention it's freaking hot? Yeah. That was tough. If you look up ahead, got another damn hill. So we'll pace ourselves up the next one, because that thing looks brutal. Probably won't talk too much up this hill. It's going to be the half-mile agonizing uphill battle here. Just gonna focus, enjoy the scenery, and once we get to the top, it'll be a lot easier. It's all flat all the way home from there. However, I'm gonna need to get to the other side of the road. There's enough shoulder on the other side too to get me all the way home. If I have to, I will simply ride in the grass. The whole purpose of having a mountain bike. If you watch any of my videos when we were at the old house in South Charlotte, I don't ride a mountain bike because It's easy. I ride a mountain bike because it's hard. And if I have to ride in the grass, so be it. Kudzu City over here. Looks like a quarter mile to go. So I'm in the highest climbing gear. And it's handling this incline quite well. About 100 more yards. That was tough. So from here on out, it's flat. This is 3 in Kannapolis. And we just need to get to the other side, which, perfect. Let's move it. One of the cool things about having this fallout green, which is that bright lime fluorescent green, it's actually lighter than lime, is easier to see, of course. I also have a red backpack on and a red helmet. But the idea here is if I have to get off the road, boom, I'm off the road, right? Love it. Wait, there's a car coming? Boom. Off the road. And this half of 3 does not get a lot of traffic on it, even at rush hour. Most of the traffic, for those of you that are familiar with Concord and Kannapolis, happens down by 73, which crosses over this road about another 3 miles down. So this part isn't too bad. But with any bike riding on the roads, you got to be cognizant of your surroundings. The Bluetooth shifting is very sensitive, which is good. But if I just lay my thumb on the trigger, even by accident, it will switch gears on me. That's good and bad, because if your hand slips, you might switch a gear. But it's good because it'll train you to keep your hands where they're supposed to be on the handle, on the grips. So we'll get some muscle memory out of that. Bike feels really, really good. Cool thing about this Bluetooth setup is that there's an app for it. So what that means is I can make fine-tuned adjustments to the derailleur in the back while I'm riding. With traditional derailleurs, obviously you would have to stop the bike, fine-tune it, and test it. If that didn't work, get off your bike again, test it, etc., etc. With this one, you do it all through the app while you're riding, and you won't miss a beat. Pretty awesome. So we've made it back home in one piece. That's all she wrote. 30 minutes. We made it. What a ride. Check it out. Evil Wreckoning, folks. Beautiful ride. Very reminiscent of my Ibis Ripley. The cockpit is very short, just like the Ripley. This is a small, but it's a little larger than my Ripley medium. So I do sit up a little bit higher, which isn't bad. I am going to need to adjust the seat post here another inch or so up, half inch, whatever it is. And then some adjustments on the shifting and maybe a little more stiffness in the shocks. But this thing is just like a rubber band up and down, which is going to be fantastic on trails. But we got a lot more riding ahead of us, and we'll dial this baby in. So that brings us to the end of the first ride after 2 years. Feel great. Legs are going to feel it tomorrow, but we'll dial you in on the next one. So until then, peace out.